Test, test, test. We're recording locally now. Everybody say something.
Hello.
Hey.
Greetings, mortals. Oh?
Okay, that's everybody but John. I will stop this and see if it worked.
Now recording.
Now recording, okay. Welcome to our pandemic version of Curse of Strahd. We are all here playing on Roll D20, and when last we left, the party that I think is yet to be unnamed has made their way into Barovia, had some encounters in the town of Barovia, ran from some wolves, fought Strahd in a church, graveyard after burying Ireena's dad. Let's see, came to Valaki, went on a trek and fought some hags in the old bone grinder, came back with Myrtle and a kid they've rescued and brought her to St. Andral's Church. Went to St. Andral's Church and helped out the father there with Father Petrovna with an errand to rescue the bones of St. Andral, which they got from the coffin maker after encountering a number of vampires, including Ireena's half-brother, stepbrother?
Adopted brother.
Adopted brother. Yeah, that's fair. Who was turned into a vampire amongst some other folks they had met previously. They rescued the bones. There was Ireena was kidnapped by a man who believes to be himself to be her actual brother, Isaac Strahd, who works for the burgomaster of this village. And she escaped with the help of Marick, who was invisible. And folks made it back to St. Andral's. Let's see, Marick took a nap. I believe you're going to get a short rest out of this, Marick. It's not going to be a full rest. The rest of the party did some shopping. I know Ark talked to an individual who let himself be known that he was a vampire slayer. And I got some supplies that way. Bought a +1 magical item and some other items, and everyone came back to St. Andral's Church. As you were in the church and the sun was setting and it was becoming dark, you noticed in the distance outside of the church, as everyone had gathered in the church, a lot of the local villagers who were probably without means, didn't have a whole lot of money, came to the church, and they, as they often do at night, for protection. The wealthy people, certainly the burgomaster stayed at home in his residence, and some of the other more wealthy people in town just stayed at their own residence and kept the doors locked. But people who are afraid in these dark times certainly come to St. Andrew's at night, and the parishioner, the priest, has been asking for folks to come. So it's pretty packed in there. Myrtle's in there with you with her dog Lancelot. Other notable NPCs, Milavage, the Gravedigger's in there. Let's see, a man by the name of Mr. Blinsky's in there. He's the local toy maker. Let's see, a lady by the name of Mad Mary's there. She's just kind of sobbing in the corner. And there's some other people that I guess Ireena would recognize as coming from Barovia. They're I guess refugees from Barovia. There's the few people that had survived throughout the years have come to Valaki seeking help after the zombie horde kind of started taking over Barovia. And at that point, as you glance out the window, probably the person with the best perception would be, I don't know, I'm going to say it's probably going to be Syrdath. Notices through the window red glowing eyes and mist rolling in, and he can recognize the vampires coming en masse towards the church. And the mist is just kind of swallowing them up. They're grabbing some guards and biting into their necks and sucking the blood out of them and just dropping them on the ground. As you can see, there's 2 deceased city guards on the map. Maybe you can see it, maybe you can't. But they are there. And that's it. As that starts going on, we had rolled initiative prior to this. vampire spawn got the highest. It's going to move up to the church and start climbing on top of the building.
Jason, quick point of order. I don't know that Trill was added to the initiative order.
Was Trill? Let me see.
At speed 6.
Is Trill on here? Oh gosh, Trill is not on here. Let me add her. You were right.
Well, she pointed it out. So.
Hey,
While you're doing that, since we
Jason, can you robot me for a second? I have to go deal with Grayson.
Yeah, I can do it.
Okay. When it comes to my turn, what I'm going to do is cast Magic Weapon on Syrdath's bow.
Thank you.
Okay. Trill, Trill, I am adding you. What's your initiative roll, Trill?
And I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
Sorry.
Boom. You are added. And I will put you in the initiative order. You're still at the very end. Okay. Okay. And I'm just going to move up some of these. So as that happens, you can hear kind of a thump on top of the roof of the church, and it sounds like one of the creatures outside jumped on top of it, and the people are just kind of sobbing, crying, shaking in the church. And as that happens, you can hear. Everybody, give me a perception check.
Hey, 23.
23, yeah. Ooh, look at those rolls. Okay, yeah. So 10, 13, 7.
6.
Wait, what's 10 and then 6?
So those are rolling with advantage. You're just getting 2 rolls. I'm taking the first one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So let's see. Definitely Ark. You hear what sounds like clearly to your ears, and you've heard this noise before. It sounds like bats are in the belfry in the top of the church, and they're rattling down. And as you see that, a swarm of bats start swooping in right into the center of the church. And
Hey, bats, you cut out there.
yeah, and I'm gonna drop in.
Yell for everyone to get in the basement, all the civilians.
2, 3, 4 bat swarms come in, and I will move them up in initiative. Come on. And it might take a little bit. I'm just going to put one of them up there, and I'll know that they're all up in initiative.
I moved my guy around. Should I move him back to the room? I think Syrdath was.
You
Was
can
I in the
move
room,
back to the
Syrdath?
room. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So Syrdath, you're up next as these bats just start filling in the room, and people are freaking out and panicking. They are. I'm just gonna move some of these peasants up. That's Myrtle. Myrtle and the dog. Actually, she's probably too scared to go anywhere. I'm gonna move this common lady.
Need to
up.
go to the basement.
This one. Well, the basement's got the lock on it. Remember, you guys put a lock on it recently. Common lady. Okay, that's it. And the Father Petrovis is staying there. Okay. And that's it. Syrdath, it's your turn.
Okay, so are the bats like right beside me floating in?
Yeah, they came down. There's bats on both sides of you.
Oh, I think I should probably get away from that.
Okay.
So I have no idea since I'm using this visual medium where to run to. I mean, I'd like to try to find a perch up on some rafters somewhere to where I can hide and snipe and stuff like that.
You can do that, or you can just move to a corner of the room. Now, you're a rogue, so you
Listen to the DM.
Say what?
Listen to the DM. He's going to give you bad advice.
I mean, you can
go
try to
get
get
stuck
to the
in a
rafters.
corner with 2 swarms. Don, I have to go get a load of laundry off the front porch.
Okay.
Wherever you go, Syrdath,
Yeah.
I'm going to try to follow
Okay.
and cast my spell on you.
I'm trying to see exactly where's our barbarian at in this. There's a puppy. There's some bats.
I don't know that you can see me because I can't see
10
you.
feet away from you.
It's on the other side of the wall.
I'm in the main hallway.
Okay.
Real quick, my video froze up. Can you all still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're still fine on Discord.
Yeah.
No problem. Sounds good.
So I guess I need to roll to move first. So that would be what? Acrobatics or dex?
You have a feat as a rogue where you can just withdraw,
Engage.
disengage. Yeah, I think you can
Okay.
disengage
The
as a
bonus action?
even.
So yeah, I think I'm gonna run out into the main lobby. I guess where I'm in this side room.
Okay, move your guy.
All right.
Hey, there you are.
Yep.
And yep. So is that pretty much my turn?
That's a bonus action. You can still do an action if you want. For you,
I think
since you're a rogue, you're gonna hide.
Yeah.
Okay. You're kind of okay. You can find. If you're gonna hide, I want to put you 5 more feet over, and you're gonna hide behind that bench.
Okay.
Okay. Give me a stealth check.
Was that a critical failure?
It looks like it. Did you
Ouch.
get 1 on it? Yeah.
Yeah, you rolled a 1.
Yeah, you did. You got a crit fail. You trip over someone as they go by. A woman with a small kid, and she just pushes by you and knocks you over, and you kind of let out a grunt. You don't feel like you're hiding very well. Bats are flying everywhere and biting at people and going for their eyes and stuff like that. Okay, next up is Father Donovich, the vampire. So, I will move him 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, he's not going to quite get on the stab chat. He's going to get right over here. Okay. And that's it with him. And he's going to say, he's just going to snarl. Just, you can hear, well, over the shouting and stuff, you just hear noises coming from outside. Ark, you're up. Ark? Corey, can you hear me?
What?
Okay, you're up.
Okay, no, I couldn't hear you. It was silent for a long time there.
Okay, you're up.
Okay, so there's a swarm of bats right next to me.
There's 4. There's 1 right next to you. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, is it going to be too cliche if I say I rage and hit something?
No, go ahead.
Would people be okay with that?
Yeah.
Do it.
All right.
That's kind of what you do, right?
You know what? I'm one-dimensional, but that one dimension is pretty good. So I'm gonna rage, and I've got my shield in one hand and my magic mace in the other. So I'm going to take that mace and swing it at the bats.
Okay.
Let me get an attack roll in here. Thanks, critical miss. That's awesome.
Ouch. And feel free to use your own dice if you
Oh.
don't want to use this.
I guess I miss.
You miss. You go at the bats, and it's just there's too many of them, and there's too much panic, and people are yelling and screaming.
I'm going to let them take a free shot at me, and I'm going to move some because I need to figure out what's going on here.
Hey, anybody that is adjacent to me, the enemies get disadvantage to attack you.
Okay.
I'm gonna take arc. I'm gonna move like this. Is there anything that I can see? No, it doesn't change anything here. Okay, here we go. So hold on, let me start this over. Move right here, and then see where Syrdath went. So he's right there. Then back up here. So that's 1, 2, 3, and then I'll move right there. Does that make sense?
Yep. Yep.
Okay. And then I'll just stay put right there, kind of back to back with our paladin, and that'll be me.
Okay, I'm gonna get that attack on you from the bats.
Yeah, sure.
Gotta pull them up real quick.
And I'm wearing a shield, so my AC is actually 17. On the character sheet it says 15, but it's 17.
17. They get a +4. I'm just gonna roll it over here. I rolled a 2 on the die, they miss. You get away from those bats.
Yep. Okay.
Okay. Next up is Ismark the Greater. Ismark the Greater is going to say, "Sister, sister, come to me," and just yell it real loud.
You guys had a really odd relationship, didn't you?
And as
I
he
mean,
does
I am
that,
adopted.
it makes
You've seen
himself
this anime.
known. You hear another yell, those of you that can hear over the din of the yelling and shouting of the panic inside the church. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. You hear another familiar voice of Isaac Strahd saying, "You'll not have my sister." And he charges Ismark the Greater on the outside, which is pretty
Nice.
ballsy if you think about it. Given that there
Also
are
creepy.
7 vampires outside.
Maybe I just want to be an only child, you know?
Yeah.
You don't get to pick your family.
You sure don't.
Choose if you want to keep them or not.
It's true.
Okay, I'm trying to move them up in the initiative order. Getting a little bit of lag. Okay, Fest, you're up next.
All right, before I do anything, I'm going to yell to the priest. What exactly did these bones do?
16. The priest says, and it's he says, they protect the church with the holy aura of Saint Andral, and that's all he gets out. And he's just kind of cowering behind the pew and saying prayers to the Morning Lord just under his breath.
So what I'm going to do is sit her next to him. I'm going to cast my cantrip Vicious Mockery at him.
At what?
And,
At what?
The bats next to the priest.
Okay, yeah.
And that is going to be, for that, it is, it's a wisdom saving throw from them.
Okay.
And that's for me, they got to beat a 13, I believe.
Okay. I will roll that up right now. Wisdom saving throw.
I'm sorry, it's 13 Wiz.
Okay, they got a 6.
All right, they're going to take 1d4 of psychic damage. Let me see. They're going to take a 3, and then it also they have disadvantage on their next attack roll. I'm going to move away from these 2 packs of bats. I'm going to probably... Can I step on the pews, or are they...
They'll take twice your movement. But you can
step back to where the dog is. And I'm done.
Okay.
And I guess I'm going to attack of opportunity for that.
Yeah. Let me... I'm going to put... So they get disadvantage. They're going to get the disadvantage of net. I put a net on. Okay. And... does a 12 hit you?
No.
Okay.
I have a 13.
You managed to make it out. Marick Ulrich.
All right, I'm going to use my action to disengage.
Okay.
All right, and I'm going to move over to here.
Okay. He just pushes by Syrdath, who's laying on the ground. You're not prone, but you stubbed your toe pretty good, and you're there. And Marick just kind of runs by and uses you as a shield. Okay.
That's all I can do at this turn.
Yep.
You
Ireena.
disengaged from Marick. Bats?
Bats.
There was a bat swarm in that room.
Ireena. Can you hear me, Elizabeth?
Yeah?
Okay, you're up.
Okay. Things went quiet there for a second.
Yeah, Jason keeps cutting in and out a little bit.
Yeah. It'll be fine. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and just try to stab this here bat swarm that's threatening the local priest.
Okay.
So I will attack. Nice. So, do I have advantage from being from flanking or no?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so there's just the first one. So
From the priest?
Oh yeah,
From
actually,
Trill.
we'll give you advantage. No, I'll give you advantage. Sorry.
Oh, cool. So the second one's actually critical, because I have improved critical, and I crit on a 19.
Nice.
So I definitely hit them. I think they are not a 25.
No, they're a 12 AC.
So they take.
I thought you were still smiling. We're going to get your iPad and
How do I make it roll damage?
Is it this only watch?
I'll just use the roller.
Yeah, you type /R and then how many dice you're going to roll, and then the letter D and the type of die. So like /R space 1d8 if you're going to roll a d8.
Okay, so whoa.
You could just click on your rapier
It rolled it a bunch of
in the
times.
chat screen.
I think you would type. Like, hold on.
Okay, hang on. I'm gonna try doing it this way. Okay, that's better.
Here you go.
Yeah. So they take 8. Double the dice for critical. So 16 plus 2 is 18.
18 points damage. That
No, you don't.
nearly takes them out. They are just there's not quite as many bats in the swarm. I mean, you just skewer them, just start picking them out of the air, and clearly you can see the father a lot clearer now, and there's not too many. You do see. Give me a perception check.
Perception. 16.
You notice that one of the bats it's got a kind of glowing red layer around it. It's just kind of like a faint kind of red aura around it. Yeah.
All right. Actually, I don't know why it didn't add my. Did it add? Oh, it did add it. Okay, cool. Sorry,
It's okay.
still learning how to use this interface. So we have a glowing red bat.
Yeah. And one of them in that group that's right there. Yeah.
In the group.
It's faint.
I will. I'll be like. I think some of the bats are in charge, and kind of like try to tell everybody that some of the bats might look unusual.
Okay. As you say that, the red bat you saw comes out in a pool of mist right beside the father. You see Strahd von Zarovich pop up.
Ah.
God dang it.
And he says, "How clever of you, my love. You've noticed. And you'll bear witness to me taking down this troublesome priest." And
why are all the men in this country so weird about me?
That's a good question. And I'm going to put him into the initiative order right after you. And he's a 13. Okay, and Strahd, is that it for your actions?
I still have movement and a bonus action since I started off with my action. So, I will move. Can't really do anything to protect the priest, unfortunately. No, you know what? I'm good to stay where I'm at.
Okay.
Yeah.
On Strahd's turn, he's going to reach out and try to grab the priest by the throat. Ooh, 18 on the die. He gets him.
Hey, Strahd, re-roll that, unless you're immune to charm.
Ooh, that's a good question. Let me look.
I'm going to use my reaction on him. And then I'm going to make myself a target.
Oh, let's see.
Doesn't he have disadvantage since the priest is adjacent to Trill?
Actually, yeah.
If it's a grapple check, I don't know that would apply. Because grapple is not an attack roll.
Yeah, he's just grappling him.
Okay, well then he can't. I don't have to make. He can't re-roll on mine either.
Okay.
It's attack, ability checks, or damage.
Well,
it's still an ability check, I think.
Yeah, it's a strength check.
Jason, you're the arbiter here.
Yeah, I'll give it to you, but he's going to use his legendary resistance and just not have to do that. Fair enough.
Okay.
So he grabs the priest by the throat, lifts him up off the pew, and you can see the old man just kind of struggling, and that is it. That is it for, well, let's see, that's an action. That's it for him. And then it's going to be Doru's turn.
Do anything.
Doru is going to move closer to the church and just say, "Father, I'm so hungry." He might. No, he'll take a whack at Isaac Chaulssane here. Let's see if he can hit him. He does not. Isaac just kind of parries his claws kind of effortlessly with his great axe that he's got in his hand, his big, gnarly, like demonic hand on his right side. And that's it for that one. Another one's turn. This one is going to step over the dead guard's body and come out here, and it can feel the panic and the commoners running towards the door, and they're just kind of waiting for them to come out. And Hendrik van der Voort, the coffin maker, is going to... Yeah, he already moved. That's the one that moved up. And then this one's going to move and get right by the front two. Stay away from Isaac Chaulssane. And then this last vampire spawn is going to come up and take a swipe at Isaac. And he rolls a 2 on the die, misses 2. I'm rolling terribly. And Trill Vess, you're up.
I guess you can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I had my mic muted. I guess I'm just gonna swing on these stupid bats. Or no, I guess I can. I don't know. Who's in front of me? Strahd?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's got the priest up, just holding him up.
Like casting anything against him would be a waste because his saves are going to be stupid. Yeah, I'll just fucking stab him. I don't know. I mean, freaking stab him. To my long sword. Doesn't have the right bonus. It's +2. +2 more than that.
Okay, so you would hit. Definitely. That's 20,
right, and then...
23, yeah. Yeah, you stab right into Strahd. Your sword goes towards him, and he's still kind of got a shimmery red glow around him.
Why didn't it roll damage when I did that?
You gotta
click the long sword on
your item inventory.
I did.
In the chat.
Oh, okay. That is not intuitive whatsoever. Okay, I rolled a 1, which is incorrect because I get bonuses to my damage. Yeah, my character sheet's messed up, so...
What are you swinging with?
Long sword, and I should be getting my strength bonus, so I guess that's a roll of 3.
3 points? Okay. You stab into Strahd, and your sword kind of deflects off the glowing red that's around him.
Okay.
It looks
So
like
that's
clearly
it?
you would have run him through. You would have stabbed him, but for whatever's protecting him.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna move. I have no reason to move.
Okay.
I can't cast because I attacked, so that's it.
Top of the round. What? Let's see. The bat swarm. Oh nope. The vampire spawn that's up on top of the building is going to come down and go to the front, seeing that people are running out. The swarms are going to attack. This one's going to attack. Well, probably not Ireena. It's going to attack Trill. Yeah. And they're going to hit the 16 plus, I think, Trill. What's your AC?
It's more than 16.
18.
18? Let me see what their plus is.
Well, hold on. I don't know if that character sheet has my right AC. Yes, it's 18.
Yeah, I'm looking at D&D Beyond.
Oh, okay. I thought you were looking at the one on here.
They get a +4, so they hit. And you take 3 points of piercing damage as the bat swarm.
Aww.
Yeah. As the bat swarm swarms you and goes in.
Wait, I can write that on my little token, right?
Yeah, so I can do it. So you get 36.
I got it.
Okay, you got it. Okay, cool. And let's see. So that was that one. This one is going to go after Ark. And it misses on a 3. I'm rolling terribly tonight. This one is going to go after Ark as well. Natural 20. Ooh. 3.
Would it get disadvantage
6.
with Trill next to me, or no?
It's the one on the other side of you.
Which one is it?
It's this one, right? Well, wait.
Is it the one square to the south of him?
Yeah.
Now, is that Trill? Is that ability the enemy adjacent to you gets disadvantage, or is it enemies get disadvantage rolling on allies who are adjacent to you?
The second one.
So it would have disadvantage.
Oh, so it would have disadvantage. Let's do that.
Yeah, it's people within 5 feet of her.
Does a 14
that
hit
are
you?
friendly.
Nope. So it misses. Never mind. That's good because you were about to take about 14 damage. So, yep. So that one misses. This one goes after Fest. The one nearest to him.
Ooh.
And 9, 13. Does 13 hit you?
Right on the dot.
Right on the dot. Take 3, 5 points of piercing damage.
All right.
As they claw into you and go up to your face. Now you're right in front of Myrtle and the poodle Lancelot, who are just cowering on the bench there. So you're kind of keeping the bats from coming after them. You're the only thing in between them currently. The rest of the villagers start making their way out the front door in a panic. And yeah.
They didn't listen when we told them not to go outside, to go to the basement.
We locked the basement.
Yeah, the basement's locked.
But they could still try and go down there. They don't know it's locked. Wouldn't know it's locked until they got to that door.
Why don't you go back to the couch, buddy?
They
Go
move
back to the couch.
outside.
I'm doing something.
Milovaj is going to come out too. Okay, and they made their way outside. And next is Syrdath.
Listen.
All right.
Okay, was mommy out there yet? Okay, well, you can go lay on the couch wait for mommy. Don't go into Gracie's room, okay?
Or magic.
I don't want you waking him up.
About. Or am I operating with regular weapons?
Believe so.
Okay. I didn't know if John had already cast that spell or not. So I can't really see.
No, I haven't had a chance yet. He kind of ran away from me.
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to move my character around to see what the hell's going on. I can't. We're in that little room, Jason. I can't see shit. Lord. So is this? Am I actually in another room, Jason, and can't see everything?
No, you're in the room with everyone else. You're in the big main room.
A way to turn off Fog of War on this particular scene?
Yeah, let me turn that off.
Okay. It was just I'm kind of disconnected from everything that's going on. It sees that as a separate room.
Okay.
It might be dynamic lighting and not Fog of War.
Yeah. Yeah, Fog of War is you're clear. You're clear on that. Probably is dynamic lighting. Oh.
Right now, the question would be, would Syrdath have a shot at that bat swarm next to Art?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
There has to be a entrance, a doorway here somewhere.
Yeah, doorways. It's seeing this as a doorway.
Yeah, you can. Where are you trying to go?
Oh, I mean, I was just looking around trying to see where I was wanting to attack the back swarm.
Okay, yeah, the nearest bat swarm is right by Arc. You can 5-foot step or 5-foot move and attack.
Okay.
And where's the entryway to this room, Jason?
It's right behind. If you can see the A, it's right behind that. It's going straight up.
So I guess I would just move my character forward like this at least. So I can see it, and do I get the opportunity? Like, it's just as a regular attack since I failed my stealth.
No. Well, you get advantage.
It should be sneak attack because he's in combat.
He's engaged.
Okay.
He's in combat. So you get your sneak attack damage. You just don't get an advantage.
Okay. Sounds good. So, let's see. I guess just row attack. Let's see. Been a while, guys. I'm trying to learn the character
Well, actually,
sheet.
you would get advantage. It's in combat with somebody else, right? Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and roll
you
advantage.
get flanking.
Flanking.
Alright, so what do I click here? Just roll?
Yep.
Okay.
2d20.
2d20. There you go. So that looks like a 13 and a 6 plus whatever modifiers I've got.
So 19
If you take the 13, or if you just go to your character sheet and click the weapon, it should do that for you, give you 2 options.
Yeah, you hit.
Okay.
Right, I didn't put your backstab on your weapon damage, though, your sneak attack damage.
It did or didn't put that on there?
I didn't put that on there, so you're going to have to roll that extra.
So I may have accidentally rolled the wrong thing. Yeah, I just hit the short sword. I just accidentally rolled Jason. My bad. I thought. So I hit the wrong button. Let me try again.
Well, what's your damage with your dagger? It's a D4.
The short. Well, I have a short sword. It's 1d6 plus 3 piercing.
Okay, so do a d6 and then add your 3 to it, and then do whatever your backstab damage is.
Attack.
All right. God damn. 1, and then what's my backstab? I'm going through character sheets.
1 plus 3 is 4. Then whatever your backstab.
Attack. Right.
Thought it was
A sneak attack.
Sneak attack.
Yeah, sneak attack. Sorry. I'm looking through here trying to find it. Makes for riveting audio, I'm sure.
Your sneak attack damage adds 2d6 damage.
Yeah.
Alright, 2d6.
It's 2d6, yeah.
That was a 1, and then I rolled, so I guess it'd be 9.
4 damage plus 8.
Okay. Yeah, that's 12 points of damage. I will put it on there.
Damage.
Oh, that'll kill it. So this one's dead.
No, we have to kill all of them to get the victory noise.
Ah, shit.
Anything else, Syrdath?
Am I able to dart back in there and hide again? So John can cast magic on me?
Yeah, you can do that.
Cool. I'm going to have to step away for a moment.
Okay. Next up is Father Donovich, the vampire, who's going to attack this poor woman. And Father Donovich is going to step up on the church, being a man of the church originally. As he does step up, his skin starts to burn. And I don't know that any of you can see this, but for those viewing, skin just starts to burn and catch fire.
Good.
And he takes 20 points damage as soon as he steps up on the church's grounds. And he does not seem to be
Did they honestly just all run outside?
Yeah, because they're dumb. And, Strahd is in the church.
Yeah. Yeah, you would run too if you had 4 hit points and the
Or they could have listened to us and gone to where we told them to.
Yeah, the locked basement that we locked.
There's a room before the basement that they could have been in, because it was the basement entrance is in his office.
That's true.
Ark, you're up.
But then they're just in a different room, also in the church.
I'm still raging, so I am going to run straight through Trill here and try to grapple, tackle, Strahd, whatever.
Oh, okay.
So because I'm raging, that's a strength check. I'll get advantage on it. I don't know that it's going to do me any good, but I'm going to try it.
Okay.
Is that just a straight up strength roll, I think? Not athletics, just strength, right?
Straight up strength plus your modifier. D20 plus your modifier, yep.
Okay, that's a save. How do I do this here? Can I just click this? Nope, that doesn't work.
Just click on your strength.
No,
Yeah,
that didn't work.
Should roll it, I think.
Click on the
there we
word
go.
strength.
There we go. Okay, strength. Hey, both of those are bad.
11.
11.
You get a natural 20. I'm going to take a picture of this real quick.
I think in every roll that I've made, I've rolled a 1.
Just going to keep this for posterity's sake. There we go. So he just brushes you off. And
great.
Anything else with your turn?
Nope, I guess I'll end up right here.
He's going to use a legendary action at that point to, he's going to turn and look at you and say, boy, you should know better. And just pull.
I couldn't hear you, Jason. What did he say?
He's going to say, boy, you should know better. And just look back at the father and do a bite attack on him.
Well, I do know better, but I rolled a 1, so yeah. Not much I can do.
Oh, gosh. How does he... So, somehow, he rolled a 3.
Can't hear you. Cut out, Jason.
He rolled a 3 on the die. Somehow, he just misses. The father's kind of struggling and pulling at his throat, and Strahd can't quite bite him on his neck. And that cost him 2 actions. That's unfortunate. Okay. So now we're down to Ismark the Greater. Ismark the Greater is going to take a swing at Mad Mary. And he rolled a 4 on the die. He's going to miss.
Man, these villagers are...
Yeah, they're doing great.
Really agile.
Isaac Chaulssane is going to take some attacks and step up on Ismark the Greater here. So they're going to swing at him. Ooh, that's going to hit. And they're going to claw into him with a 19. Definitely is going to
hit. For the record, just real quick, grapple is athletics, so mine would have been a 13 instead of an 11. That probably doesn't matter, but...
Doesn't matter. Okay. Yeah, grapple is right. It's an opposed strength check, though, so I would...
I'm looking at the rules right now. Grapple is an athletics check.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
But again, it's still only 13, so I can't imagine it makes a difference.
So they claw into Chaulssane, who is raging, by the way, at this point, as a bonus action. 5 plus 3, 9 points of damage. He's going to take 4 from that attack.
Who's taking damage? Sorry.
Isaac Chaulssane. Her guy who believes he's her actual brother, which drops into 108 hit points. And then the other one gets an attack on him. Oop. Yep, that hits 2. 7 takes another 5 points of damage. Maybe 5 as it claws into him as he runs away and goes straight for Ismark the Greater. And he attacks Ismark. He brings up his axe and his demonic hand starts spurting fire out of it as he brings his axe down. And find his character sheet real quick. Yep. Okay, he goes to swing with his battle axe. 18 hits. And 2d8 plus 4. And we'll roll that up. 7, 8. Ooh, good rolls. 15 plus 4 is 19 points of damage to Ismark the Greater. So, negative 19. Drops him down to 63 hit points. Okay. And that's that. Fest Bashaman.
Did you say 63?
Yeah, he's down to 63 of 82. Yeah.
Wow.
Fest, you're up.
Okay.
Doesn't have anything. Gets my 22 hit points.
So I'm gonna step over here because I heard the struggle outside, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like is it coming from the south?
Yeah, you would hear that. It just sounds like just utter anarchy. Just people were screaming and just praying. You know.
I can't. There's nothing. Well, okay. I guess I don't know where the entrance to the church is. So it's south of me. If I were to move here, I would go down. Is that where I'm hearing it from?
Yep. Yeah, it's south.
Huh. No, if there's... So we came in here. If I went to where I'm sitting right now and I go south, I know that's where the entrance is at, or would I go a different route?
You would go south. There's only one way in.
And that's the way south of me, right?
Yep.
I don't know what to do then. I was going to try to heal him because we hear about their fighting, but I guess what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to step next to Trill and I'm going to use my healing kit on her since she looks like she's hurt.
Okay. So you take an action to use your healing kit. And
all right.
Okay.
So, hey, I was hit for 3 hit points. Save your heals.
Huh? You sure? I have a ton of them.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, unless they're going to start swinging for 33 hit points.
Well, in that case, I don't know how the hell we're going to stop Strahd.
Not, we're going to try and scare him off. We can't fight him, we just have to get him to go away.
Okay, and in this case, then what I'm going to do is
some holy water.
I don't have it. Somebody else has the holy water.
Anybody remember who has the holy water from last session?
I know Ark does. And I believe you do, Trill. Trill, I believe you do. I believe the father.
Yeah, I don't think I took any.
I think we got like 8 vials or something. We had more than 2.
Yeah.
I got my 2 from my friend in the wagon.
Yep.
And you probably didn't take any when we got it from the father.
Oh, I did not.
All right, then. What I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt vicious mockery on Strahd, which I really doubt it's going to hit because I can't see anybody else.
Okay.
What are you even going to say?
Yeah, what are you going to say to Strahd?
I think his cloak sucks.
No!
Hey, seriously, all those little bats embroidered around his neck? I mean, can Strahd hit a wisdom save of 13?
He got a 14. Yeah.
Well then.
Oh, close.
Yeah, he just kind of he doesn't even he just kind of shrugs it off like, ugh. And he's very focused on his task, and he's trying to bite at his neck.
Who has the key for downstairs?
Probably the father.
Oh.
And is that it?
I think I'm done.
Okay, Marick Ulrich.
Alright, I touch Syrdath's bow and I cast a sacred weapon on it, or magic weapon on it.
Okay, the bow starts glowing with the red, fiery, magical glow of all of your spells. Is that it?
Role playing.
It's my turn.
Okay, Ireena.
Yeah, I mean, well, okay, I'm gonna...
There are bats still flopping around between you and the father, and Strahd's up on the...
Yeah, I'm gonna try to clear out the bats from between me and the father there, so attack!
Hey.
That either of those should hit. And damage. 9.
The bats are dead. They're just you take them down. They only had 1 hit point left.
Fabulous.
They fall to the ground. I will just delete them.
And then I'm going to... I guess I'm gonna be bait. So I'm gonna move. We'll go. Let's see, 1. That's a 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, I do not like this black thing. 25. So, hang on. Where's the door? Okay, there's the door. So it would be 25 to get there. Now, is this door to the... this is the basement door, right? The one with the trap door with the padlock on it?
Yes. The undercroft, where the bones are kept?
Yeah.
Where Syrdath put them, I believe. Yeah. I can...
So the door, like the trap door looking thing with the padlock on it, is the way down to where the bones are right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I have two choices here.
It's all the way down on the bottom right of the building?
Yeah.
It's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
So
35, 40 feet away.
Yeah. So I can walk into that room, or I can try to go outside. I'll walk up to the front door.
Okay.
That's 30 for me, so that's my movement.
Yep. You see on the other side of the door, there's a woman you know as Mad Mary, who's there just looking petrified, and she's yelling the name of some young girl, and the name she's yelling is Gertruda. Gertruda, where are you? And that's all she's yelling.
All right. I think I will call that good. I'm not gonna spend any abilities right now.
It is now Strahd's turn. Strahd is going to... Yeah, he's going to bite into the father's neck, and the father's going to take enough damage to be drained, and he's just going to suck all the blood out of the father. Now, the glowing red around Strahd flashes again, and you can see kind of almost like a glowing light, those of you who are around him, kind of coming on to Strahd, but he's not taking any damage. He's just... Whatever red that's around him is still protecting him at this point. And since the father's been drained of blood, he's going to turn his face back to the rest of anyone who's left in the church, and he's going to say, "This is the cost of those who oppose the Lord of these lands." And he's going to turn into mist and drift up through the roof. And I'll take Strahd off. He is done now.
Get it!
I get the feeling that he didn't want to stick around very long.
He was scared.
In the church, because whatever that red aura is that protects him might be, oh, well, I didn't see that because I left, but... well, no, I would still be able to see that.
You would have seen something going on with him. You noticed initially when he was in his bat form
that's not that far away. Yeah.
Something was glowing around him that was different. And you can recall back to the graveyard when your father was buried, him not taking any damage. He had the red glow.
Yeah.
And then a flash of light coming from Castle Ravenloft, one of the towers. So, that's it on Strahd's
I think
turn.
he didn't like a barbarian and a paladin breathing down his neck, and he got scared, and he left.
Yes, it was definitely you.
I agree with that.
Doru's up next.
Mighty holy symbol.
Doru is going to... Oops, I've got to... Objects and tokens. Let's get off this. Okay, Doru is going to move and go by Isaac and go after this lady here. And he's going to take 20 points of radiant damage as he comes up to the church. And make a swing at her. Let's see if Isaac hits him. Isaac does not hit him. Isaac does not hit him. Let me check. His AC is only 15. He might get a +7. He's raging too. He does hit. Ooh, that's nice. And Isaac hits him for a total of 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 points of damage. So he takes an additional 12 as he runs by Isaac Chaulssane, as he cleaves into him with his axe. And he's going to swing at this poor peasant woman here. And he's going to hit her and then grapple her and then bring her up and start draining all the blood out of her, and she's dead. So this one right here is gone. I will delete her. Boom. And he is now in her spot. And that's it for Doru's turn. The coffin maker, Henrik Van Dort, is going to go after Milvaj. He's going to take 20 points of damage as he approaches the church. And Milvaj, let's see if he gets him. 12 plus, yeah, he's going to get Milvaj, and that's going to be enough to kill him. So he's going to drain all the blood out of the old gravedigger that gave you guys such a hard time, and just drop him on the stone steps of the church after he's done. He's dead. Let's see, this one is going to go after Isaac. Ooh, and he's going to hit him. And 4, 8, plus 9, 10, 11 points of damage, which will be reduced to 5. Yeah, we'll say 5. And he'll try to grapple him, and he won't succeed. And this last one on him, who has advantage, will hit as well. Behind Isaac, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 points of damage, which will be 3. So he'll take another 3 points of damage as he's clawed in. Let's see if they grapple him. They do not, because he's got advantage on that. And that is it, top of the round. Whoop, nope, Trill Vess. Trill Vess. Sorry.
I think she just stood up. Hey, Sarah, are you in your office?
Yes, sorry, I was looking for my slippers.
Oh, okay. I'm wearing mine. You're up. Yeah, I've got my house slippers on.
So I see one swarm of bats, and then there are people outside fighting. There's nobody else in here with us, right?
No, there's you see Father Petrovna is he has a vacant look in his eyes and 2 holes in his neck with blood dripping out of it, and he's not moving at all, and he's just laying there next to the podium. And there's a bat swarm right by you, an arc that's just flying around still, and trying to bite at both of you.
I don't know. I guess I swing at the bats.
Okay.
I mean, should I go outside and fight the vampires?
I mean, you do hear screaming.
Not you. Other people.
Do you have any healing ability at all?
No. The priest is gone. Well, like Aaron said, we'll cut his head off at the end of this, but should I fight the vampires outside, or should I take care of the bats inside?
I don't think
the bats are kind of negligible.
Bats are negligible?
I think so. I mean, I'm going to take a swing on them on my way out, but I don't think we need to focus much on them.
Yeah,
So,
that's probably not a bad idea. Cause
Hit and move. Yes.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
I mean, if I'm going to move, I'm going to save my attack for the end. But I can't see outside, even though I guess the doors are open.
Oh, I meant to have the music playing.
Can I see outside? I see out the front door.
Yeah, the doors are open. You can see outside. Well, let's see. How far away are you? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, you can see outside. There's just chaos. So you can see Ireena and a common lady and another woman with who's been mentioned to be Mad Mary with a shawl over her head, just kind of screaming, and they're being attacked by vampires out front of the church. And some of the vampires are just burning. You can see their flesh is just getting burned off as they stand on the steps of the church.
Okay, I move up to the doorway. Is it a single doorway or a double doorway?
It's double. I think. I'm gonna say it's double. I can't see it from here.
Okay, and then I guess since there's people in my way, I'll cast Bless.
Okay.
I'll give it to Ark, me, and Ireena.
Are they within range?
That's 30 feet.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Sure, Ark's close enough. I can't tell.
5, 10, 15, 20.
You could always cast it mid-walk.
Yeah, I think mid-walk will work. So you're going to give Ark Bless.
Mid-walk.
I'm going to give him the half heart of Bless. Who else got it? Ireena? Ireena's going to get the
Ireena
half.
and me.
Okay. Half heart
And
of
then
Bless.
let me read it so they know what it does. You bless up to 3 creatures of your choice within range whenever a target makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, and it's a duration of up to 1 minute. The target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to the attack or saving throw.
Okay. So you guys all have Bless on you.
Bless.
I've marked it with a half heart. And is that your turn?
I mean, I moved and I cast. Don't think I can do anything else.
Okay.
Is Bless a bonus action or an action? No, Bless, it's an action.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's 1 action.
Vampire Spawn's turn is going to come up on the steps and go after Mad Mary. It's going to take 20 points of radiant damage. It's going to hit Mad Mary, unfortunately. And Mad Mary is going to perish. And as she gets clawed and just bleeds out with her guts just spilling out over the steps, she falls over face first, crying and bemoaning the loss of some daughter she's trying to find. And this one's going to take 20 points of radiant damage. Okay. Which drops it down to 62. And form Bat's turn. The bats are going to go after Ark.
Makes sense.
And they're going to miss because they rolled a 4. That's unfortunate. The other bats are going to... Oh gosh, what are they going to do? They've got options here. They could go after Myrtle and Lancelot, or they could go after Fest here. I'm going to have
I can't even see these bats.
Let me roll. They're going to go after Fest. So they're going to join up with the other bats.
There they are.
Where are you, Fest?
And they rolled a 4 on the die. I'm rolling terribly, so they're going to miss. And now it's Syrdath's turn.
Well, I'm torn. So there's a puppy dog that could get killed by bats.
And a little
or... Hey, all that carnage and stuff is happening out front. Like, since I've been in this church, this is not my first rodeo. I'm kind of looking around. Like, is it possible to get into one of these adjoining rooms? Like, say, you know, right here, and snipe out a window? Or are there any windows for these rooms?
There are no windows in the front of the church. There are only the doors, and you can see out the doors.
I guess if I moved right here, though, I could probably take a shot at people.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm gonna
remember you have a +1 to damage and +1 to attack.
All right, so anybody of note here that I can shoot, or is he just vampire spawn?
Well, if you're looking at let's see, if you're looking at the one directly on the other side of Trill Vess there, you're gonna get advantage because is Isaac Strahd fighting it, so you'll get your sneak attack on it.
Okay. Well, I guess in that case, I'll just shoot the one its back is directly to me.
Okay.
So I get a +1 on hitting and damage. If I'm, is that right? So
Yes.
Yes.
Alright, so I'm gonna do...
It's magical.
My bow. So, I guess, hold on. I had to learn D&D every time. And stuff
So you
like
need to
that.
beat a 15 AC or match it.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, I was hitting the short bow.
Hey.
Okay, that'll hit.
Alright, so... And I also am using that weapon, so let's see, the short bow is 1d6 plus 3.
Okay.
But with this, the extra sneak attack damage, would that be... Should I roll 3d6?
That's fine.
Okay. Just making sure I understand. Okay. And then the fact that it's a magical weapon, what does that do, John? Is it a plus what? One?
Plus 1.
Yeah, +1 to damage.
So it's 15.
Add your dex and add your +1 to that 11.
Yeah.
15, I think.
Your proficiency. I think it's the +5, so +6 to that. So it should be 17 if I'm not mistaken.
I don't think you add proficiency to the damage.
No, I don't think you add your
just
proficiency.
add
I think
dex
it's
and
15.
1.
Okay.
So it'd be +4.
You shoot it in the back, and you notice something. It's these wounds, like, the flesh is burning off these creatures, and your arrow sinks in, and it's completely burning around where the arrow hit. There you go.
Okay.
It's down to 48. Okay. Donovich's turn. Donovich is going to take another 20 points of damage. There you go, 20. Good thing you guys got those bones. And Donovich is going to come up and attack Trill at the door. And Donovich is just snarling and just a monster-type creature. The intelligence seems to have gone. It's just replaced by bloodlust and anger at this point. And he's going to come after you and try to claw you. 12 on the die plus 6, so 18 to hit you, Trill.
Get on the nose.
3, 7, 8, 9, 10 points of damage.
You.
And he's going to try to grapple you, so give me a... Can grapple the target.
If it's a grapple, it would be an athletics check.
Okay. 14 plus...
This doesn't have my bonus.
I got a 17.
I guess I got an 11 plus 3 would be 14.
Okay, so he grapples you. You, your movement is 0, I believe. That's it. Ark, it's your turn.
Prone, or am I just grappled?
You just grappled.
Just grapple. Hey, Ark's turn.
Yep.
Is that right, Jason?
Yep, that's right. Go back up here, Ark.
Okay, I'm going to swing on the bats with my mace.
Yeah.
Hey, do I get advantage because I'm flanking? Do I get to use that crit 20?
Yes.
All right. So I'll roll 2d6 damage plus that's adding my strength and the magic damage, so a total of 15.
Okay, they only had 1 hit point left, so you just smash them. It's just mash bat.
Overkill?
Yeah, and
then I'm gonna move.
You can bite the head off of one if you want. They're dead. Okay. Take them off. Delete. Okay.
30 feet to right there. I can't see anything. Is that designed like I can't see anything to the west or south of me? It's still completely black.
So, can you see anything 15 feet ahead of you, or is it just still black?
It's completely black.
Still black. There's a weird transition there, Jason.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to fix that. It's clear on my end, and I've got the fog of war is clear.
You know, if I move one forward, I can see, but right here I can see nothing.
Okay, go ahead and move one forward.
Guys, what I've been doing is I've been right-clicking on my character and then just moving him around so I can see, then putting him back to where he goes.
Here, if I'm right here, I can see just fine.
Yeah, it's the dynamic lighting. It's set up weird on this. I'll just use one of the sheets next time. Okay, that is now...
That'll be me. I'm done.
Ismark the Greater, who's going to... he can see his sister, and he's going to have to go through this poor common woman that's in front of him. So he's going to take 20 points of damage, and 20... And he's going to attack this poor commoner in front of him. And he's going to hit and kill the commoner, just drain the blood out of her. And step up. And Isaac's...
Jason robot voice for everybody else?
Robot voice?
Yeah, Jason's been in and out all night or all afternoon for me.
Oof, I'm sorry. And that's it for Ismark. Isaac Chaulssane is going to move up and attack him, take some damage. Maybe. Nope. None of those vampires hit him. But he's going to swing on Ismark the Lesser and connect. And he's going to do 15 plus... Four is 19 points of damage to Ismark the Lesser, which is not enough to kill him, but he's not looking great. Ismark's just burning on the steps of the church, and he's just yelling, "Sister!" And he's standing right in front of you, Ireena, and he's just, "Sister, come with me!" And that's it for Isaac. Fest.
All right, I'm going to move down to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I can actually see stuff now. 25,
it's the dynamic lighting.
30.
It's gotta be.
I want to head next to... Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. It's being weird. So, I'm going to get right there, and I'm going to reach out, and I'm going to touch Trill, the healer.
Okay.
Would you say you're reaching out and touching Faith?
What's that?
I said, would you say that you're reaching out to touch Faith?
I'm going to touch Trill to heal her.
I'm sorry, that's a song, Reach Out and Touch Faith. I figured she's a paladin. Never mind.
Hold on, y'all.
Your own personal.
Did we lose Sarah?
Looks like it. She's still on Discord, muted, but she's not on Roll20 anymore.
Okay.
Are y'all seeing what I'm typing?
No.
Hold on. It's saying that your connection to the server has been interrupted. It's basically saying I'm offline on D20. Hold on a second. If Sarah's gone too, let me check.
I'm gonna take this opportunity to go grab a drink.
Okay.
Bio break.
Bio break? Yeah, we can do that. Let's take a pause.
Yeah, let's take a pause. I'm gonna check my internet connection.
We'll stop the recording here. And okay, we are back. We had some technical difficulties. It is Trill Vess's turn, as I recall. Trill, let's see. I'm on the wrong screen. There we go. I'll go down to the turn order.
I don't have my character sheet pulled up yet.
Okay.
But I thought I had my shit wrote down and I don't.
All right. And let's see. still have a full cadre of vampires outside attacking the Church of St. Andral's. They appear to be taking 20 radiant damage just for setting foot on the church, so the bones seem to be doing their trick. Strahd has fled, and just a reminder from last week, and that's pretty much it. You guys were, healthy at home, and these vampires attacked, so... They haven't made it now. The vampires haven't made it into the building. They've just been on the front step. So.
Oh, one vampire made it in.
Strahd. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. He's the lord of these lands, so maybe he doesn't need to be invited in.
He's special and different.
Yeah.
Well, he does own everything.
Yeah.
Right? Like, technically it's his church, so.
Yep.
There was some sort of beam coming from the tower. I'm pretty sure it just wasn't him. It was just an illusion of him. Aaron, I don't know where you just sent that. It, popped up and then went away.
Click on the chat with me on Discord.
Into the ether.
Oh, yeah. Gives me my stats and that's it.
Here you go, Sarah. I'll put it in this chat. There.
What?
Throw 20.
I'm gonna scream. I do the thing that makes my weapon magic. I don't know what it's called. I do that.
Let me turn off my email so everyone's not...
What?
Get my work email on the recording. There we go. Okay.
I'll be right back.
I do the thing that makes my weapon magic. It's some fancy paladin thing.
Okay.
What? It's the channel divinity.
Am I muted?
Option.
No, we can hear you. You're good.
I wasn't trying to crosstalk on everybody. You were asking for help with something, I thought.
No.
Oh, hold on.
I'm just saying, I do the thing that makes my weapon magic, and I stay where I'm standing. And I'm pretty sure that's my whole turn.
Let me see. The channel divinity sacred weapon is your action. You imbue one weapon with positive energy. You add your charisma modifier to attack rolls. It also emits bright light, and if it's not magical, it becomes magical. So that's your action. If that's what you're saying you're doing.
Yeah, that thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. So your sword is now emanating this bright light.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting to go first, so I wasn't fully prepared.
Okay. It's the swarm of bats' turn. The bats have an option of either going after, Lancelot, Myrtle, or Marick Ulrich, and I think they're probably going to go after Marick. Right there. And the bats are going to attack. And let me get my dice out, because that's probably something I should have done right at the beginning. The bats do hit, and they do. They do 5 points of damage to Marick. So I will take you down 5 hit points. -5. Okay.
He's gonna come back and be dead.
Yeah.
That would suck.
I didn't stay. -5.
I got it. I found the thing.
Okay, there we go.
Yay!
Okay. Now,
remember, you all have blessings.
Spawn right here is going to 22. Yeah, this one's just going to step up and take 20 points of radiant damage as it gets to the church. And just scream and snarls. Its skin just starts burning. But it is not dissuade in any way. Syrdath, you're up.
Alrighty, sounds great. I'd like to kill Oni-chan if I can. I'd like to take a shot at him.
Yeah.
Now, Oni-chan's engaged with somebody else, or do I just do a regular attack?
Yeah, it's engaged.
Okay, so let me pull up my character sheet because I am horrible at this. All right, 1 second. Adam learns how to play D&D all over again.
Yeah.
All right.
You should make a barbarian next. You don't have to learn anything.
Yeah, it's guys. I spent all week with a headset on. Like I don't know what day it is anymore. Shit.
So are you going after Donovich or are you going after the brother?
The brother.
I believe he was talking about Ismark.
Okay. Isaac Strahdne. Yep.
So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. I guess.
Wait. Strahdne or
no? He's going after Ismark, not Isaac. Ismark does. Ismark we don't like. Yeah. Okay. Isaac is helping us out right now.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I've got Ismark right here. Ismark the Greater. Yeah. Cool.
I just rolled Dex, right? Yeah. Oh, I gotta drag my dice. I can't see it. Did I do good?
Oh, I'm not even looking at the chat. Let's see.
You rolled the wrong thing. You rolled a dex.
You rolled a dex.
Oh shit! I rolled a dex. Oh god.
You have to click on your weapon.
Yeah, that's what I meant to do.
I believe.
I'm silly.
There we go.
There we go. Did it still roll a d20?
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
You did it.
Yay! I do damage. Okay. So that's 1d6 plus 3 piercing. All right. So.
And you get your sneak attack.
Oh, so
and that one was a natural 20 too.
I think we take the lower, don't we, Jason?
Take the left one unless you have advantage.
You take the left one unless you
Ooh,
got
20. So with that would be like 2d6.
Total of 3d6 plus your dex.
Yeah.
There's d6.
Do people remember who had blessings?
They're marked still.
Oh, okay. I can't see everybody, so... Oh, no, I can't see everybody. Got it.
So would that be 3d6? That would be 7 plus 3 piercing?
Okay, so that's a total of 10.
Looks like it says 2, yeah.
Okay.
Or 11. The thing here says 11. Or 8 plus 3.
Okay, sorry. With that, you hit him right in the heart. And his whole body just crumbles and falls to dust. And then a misty, gas just pours out of him and starts going up into the air.
So, Syrdath
anybody got a lighter?
So he's gone. Brother? So Ismark the Greater is no more. It's just a pile of ash on the steps
Ismark
of the
the Dusty.
It's Father Donovich the vampire's turn. He is going to swing at Trill, and he's just snarling. There's no sign of intelligence anymore in Father Donovich.
Good luck.
He's just a monster. Multi-attack, he's going to come at you with a claw attack. Ooh, natural 20. So 2d4 plus 3. Oh my gosh. 11 points of piercing damage as he rakes his claws over.
Okay. I'm going to use my cutting words. I'm going to roll a d6 and subtract that from the damage amount.
Okay.
What do you say?
Rolled, looks like a subtract 2 from that damage.
Thanks.
Okay. So, yeah, that's 9. Yep.
Okay. Hey, Fest, I could use a heal on your next turn. That'd be cute.
Okay, so I'm going to put...
That's why I moved up here.
I'm at 14. I marked it.
Oh, you're at 14?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you're not marked on here, but I'm just going to...
My token is.
Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, you've got it marked over there. Never mind. I'll
it's the left.
It then. Yep. Okay. Ark, you're up.
All right. I'm definitely going to run right up here, right in the middle of things. I'm still raging, so as I'm raging, I'm going to reach into my pouch and grab a vial of holy water and try to smash it right onto Donovich's head, face, mouth area.
Okay. He took 20 damage on his turn too, and I forgot to add that, so go ahead.
Okay. I can't see damage on anybody except me, but that's still what I'm doing.
Yep.
I don't know. Would I be proficient in smashing holy water?
Just
let me look at. I think there's a mechanical element to it. As an action, you can splash. It's an improvised weapon. I don't know if I'm proficient in improvised, but we'll see. What do you want me to roll here, Jason?
Well, if you're throwing it, I want you to roll a d20 and add your dex, and you can.
Well, I'm not throwing it. I'm smashing it on his face.
Smashing it? Then just give me a d20 plus your strength and.
Okay, so you roll strength then.
Yeah.
I'm reckless attacking. That's one of the.
So
features.
22. Yeah.
22.
Okay. Yeah, you take it and you bust it right on him. I think holy water is 2d6, is that correct?
2d6 radiant damage.
Yeah.
So let me roll this here.
And it just, the glass breaks in your hand. You don't care. You're raging.
Hey, that's a pretty good roll.
Oh, yeah. That's really good.
So 11 radiant damage. Because I'm reckless attacking, anybody that attacks me has advantage. Not that it matters much to me, but... they will.
Father Donovich, where you busted it on him, he's basically just a big, you can see the ribs on him. It's just burned into him.
Nice.
He looks really hurt, but he's just ferocious. I mean, he's just going for blood.
That's fine. I'm going to continue to be as menacing right here as I can, and then I'll pass my turn. That's it for me.
Fest.
Okay. Did you skip anybody?
No, I did. I skipped Isaac. You're right. Isaac's up. He's going to 5-foot step up by his sister and go after Father Donovich. He's raging as well, I believe. Yeah, he's going to bring his battle axe down. 12 plus 7 is 18, so he hits, and he does what he does. 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 points of damage to Father Donovich, which turns him into a pile of ash, and his gaseous dust, and it kind of looks like the mist surrounding Ravenloft, actually, comes up and starts floating off down the street.
The mist is made out of people.
Yeah, and now it's Fest's turn.
Alright, I'm going to drop one of my second level spells, because you can do that with Cure Wounds to get an extra d8. And I'm going to roll that on this, and I'm going to touch Trill and ask Ilmater to bless her. And it didn't roll because I put something in front of it. Sorry.
Trill, you feel the blessing enter you, and you receive X amount of hit points.
Oh, really? Come on. Sorry. Oh, 11.
Oh, yeah. 12 plus 7 is 19. You're right. 11. Okay.
Healing. Hey, Fess, why don't you let what's-his-face step up here instead of you getting hit?
Is that it for you, Fest?
I'm moving back.
Okay. I'm happy to be what's-his-face.
Ark? Yeah. Marick, you're up. You've got some bats on you, just swarming you. Oh, he's still out. I forgot.
Yeah, Marick said he was going to pop out and shoot those bats.
Yeah. So he's going to 5-foot step back, and he's going to probably cast... I've got his character sheet here. Pull that up real quick. What would Marick do?
I believe he said firebolt.
Firebolt sounds good.
Yeah, firebolt sounds good to me too. Let's see if he hits. Pull up his character sheet. go. Got so many programs running. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna roll a d20. Oh, yeah, that'll hit. And it's 1d10 fire damage. And we'll see what that damage is.
That's the attack roll in the box you just sent, Jason.
Yeah, that's not what I want. I'll just roll a d10 here. Okay.
Should we donate them?
9 points of damage. That's not bad.
Do
So
you want to give a couple to my parents?
the bats take 9. 9. And do not look happy about that. Some of them scorched. You can smell them just burning on the ground.
Wait, Jason, did the bats look happy before?
Oh yeah, they loved coming in and doing what they were doing. They were cheerful.
If that's the case, then Batman is getting it all wrong.
Yeah. So Ireena, you're up.
Okie dokie.
You can run behind me if you want to. That seems to be the thing to do.
I can't reach anybody from behind you though. I only have 5 foot.
I think it's a double door, isn't it? It's too
it's
wide.
A double door.
Yeah. So Trill, you and I are standing in the door. So if I run behind anybody, I won't be able to hit anybody.
Yeah, no, I think you should stay where you're at and swing.
I only have a 5 foot reach. I can't reach anybody who's an enemy right now. I'm pretty sure this guy with the
No, the guy in front of you is an enemy. I'm pretty sure.
That's Isaac.
Isaac, he's been helping out because he's obsessed with me, but like in a different way from everybody else in this stupid country. So I'm actually gonna step out. I'm gonna go here and poke poor little, I forget his name, Donovich's son. Doru. Yeah, poor guy. He's had a hard life. I'm gonna try to hit him.
Okay.
Take him out of his misery.
Yeah.
And like she did just see her brother, like her adopted brother, killed in front of her. So Ireena's like crying a little bit, but she's like holding it together because still in danger. All right, roll an attack. Wow, I'm really glad that the first one was a 23.
That'll hit.
Good job, Ireena. All right, and damage is going to be 6 piercing.
6 piercing.
So I rolled a 1 on damage. Good job.
-6.
What's crit range on a rapier?
Just 5 feet. Just the next square over.
Is it 19, 20, or is it?
Oh, yes, I crit on a 19, so that was a critical hit.
So 12.
No, it's an 18.
Oh, okay.
There's some system where it's an 18 for rapier, but I guess it's not this one.
I'll double the damage and I'll take another 6 off.
I believe you only still double the dice.
Okay, well, you can roll again.
Yeah. So roll again. Or no, it would be I do 1d8 plus 3 damage.
Yeah.
On my weapon roll. If you roll a crit, I'm pretty sure you only double the dice before you add your modifiers.
Yeah.
So that would just be 1 more damage because I rolled a 1.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yes.
So. Oops.
But yes, thank you for the reminder that I do crit on a 19 because I have improved critical from being a fighter.
Okay. It is now Dora's turn, who you just stabbed. He's going to take 20 points of radiant damage for being on the steps, and he's just burning up.
Doru should remember that I and Isaac just killed his dad. Just saying.
I don't think he remembers anything. Pretty sure he's living in the moment.
Yeah, he's just living in the moment. He's going to try to grapple you, I think. Yeah, Ireena, he's going to try to grab you. So he rolled a 3 on the die. He did not.
Nope.
That's a waste. Let's see. What is he gonna do? He's gonna move to here, so he doesn't burn anymore. Yep. And that's his turn. And he's just gonna snarl and father, and that's it. Henrik Vandervoort. Yep, he's down here at the end. Ooh. he's going to come up and is he gonna bother poor Gadoff Blinsky, who I haven't been moving? Probably not. Gadoff probably was gonna move over into here once that cleared out. And he's gonna take an attack at Isaac.
And also 20 radiant damage.
And also 20 radiant damage. And 13, what's his AC? Oh yeah, he hits. 13. Okay, he takes 14 damage when he gets clawed. So Isaac's down a bit. And the old coffin maker takes 20 points of damage. And he can attempt to grab, I believe, Isaac if he wants. Instead of dealing damage, the vampire can grab the target, but I don't think that's going to happen. We're just going to leave the damage there. And then it's going to try to bite Isaac too with its other attack, and that's going to land. And 1d6 plus 3. Nope. Isaac takes 3 points of damage as the vampire bites into him. It's going to get halved. Which I haven't been doing. So I'm going to add some back. Okay. There we go. Done with their turn. It has been a bit. It's another vampire's turn over here. I'm going to step up. Take 20 points of radiant damage. This one hasn't been hurt yet.
Bring it.
Yeah, and it's going to come after... Well, no, it's going to try to grab Ireena again. I think they're just going to try to grab her. Ooh, 16 plus... Give me an opposed strength roll. I think that's how we're doing this.
I'm not good at this. Nope, that's 10.
Okay, you are grappled. I will put the snail grappled condition on you. And... so you are now grappled. This vampire spawn is not going to try to bite you, but it is going to try to hold on to you. And moved 5, 10, 15. It's just going to hold you right there for now. The next one is going to come after Isaac right here. And take some swings. 15, so that's hits. 5, 8, 10, 11. Gonna take 5 more points of damage. And it's gonna try to bite him. And it's gonna miss. He's just gonna take his big gnarly demon hand on his right hand and just push its face away from him. And that's it for them. Trill, you're up.
I swing.
Okay. You've got one right here to your... you're facing down. It's going to be on your character's left side.
Yes.
Okay.
Is this fixed yet? No.
Oh, hey, Jason. I forgot I'm blessed. Add a D4. Let me roll a D4 real quick.
Yeah.
Add 4 radiant damage to Doru.
Okay. Minus 4. Boom. Hashtag blessed.
Hashtag blessed.
Yeah, that's...
You need a 15.
Yeah, that's a 13, so it's a no for me.
Nope. Okay.
And I can't swing twice, right?
I don't think so, unless you have multi-attack or something.
No.
Did you add in your divine weapon?
Yeah, that I'm adding 2 for the strength that refuses to give me, and I'm adding 3 for my divine weapon, which would give me a total of 15.
Are you blessed as well, Trill?
No, 13. 13.
Yes.
Yeah, you're shown as blessed, I think.
Oh, yeah. I am blessed. How How do roll 20? Roll d4. Aha!
So that did hit.
So it hits.
Yep.
Then I have to go back in for damage. And that's not adding. No, you did it wrong.
How do Dungeons and Dragons?
Yeah, you have to click on longsword in the.
Yeah, I know. I already rolled to attack. How do I roll damage? Do I just type in damage?
Longsword.
At the bottom
I just
where
rolled
it
it for you.
says,
I
oh
just
well, all
clicked on
right
the
then.
longsword.
Okay, and then it's not adding strength to that, so
7, 8, 9.
I need to add strength to that, and then let me double check and make sure Sacred Weapon doesn't add to that too. It does not, so it's.
But you are blessed, so you add a d4.
I think you only add d4 once.
Yeah.
Or did you already do it?
Yeah, bless doesn't
I added it
impact
to
damage. Yeah. Yeah. So 9 points of damage to the vampire. And I will mark that -9. It takes the damage and kind of snarls, but its whole body is burning at this point. Just being in the presence of this building is just awful for these things. Are you going to move or do any kind of bonus action?
No, I'm blocking the doorway so they can't get in.
Fair enough.
And nobody else can get out.
Swarm of Bats is going to come after Marick over here. It's going to fly over, and they will attack. And they're going to miss. Your AC is more than 12, right, Marick? Yeah, it's 13. So you're good. Okay, they're going to stay there, and it's going to be... Wow.
Syrdath.
Top of the round, up here.
We got one vampire above Syrdath.
And he's got no one to go after, so I'm going to...
You can go after me.
There's a wall in between you.
Takes 20 points.
Yes.
Yeah.
Me and the other NPC are in the doorway. You're around the corner.
Oh.
So it's going to take 20 points of radiant damage for being in the proximity of the church. And it's going to step off the church, feet burning, and come to here to help take Trill away, I think. Syrdath, you're up.
Hey, now, can I throw... We have holy water. I don't remember how much. We got holy water 2 episodes ago or sessions ago. So if one were to say throw holy water on the grappling vampire, was that just a dex check to throw, or what?
Yeah, give me a dex check to hit it, I think.
All right.
Okay, the first one's good. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is there a particular stat to roll for the
It's
holy
2d6.
water? 2d6. Okay. No problem. So 11 damage. So I'm at least trying to get him off of her.
Okay, 11 damage to this one right here. So
2. Yeah.
It burns. It's still got her, but it took some damage. I mean, that added in. It's just fire all over it, and then you hit the holy water, and it's just like pouring gasoline on it. It just erupts. Yeah. And Ark, you're up.
Okay, so I can move through friendlies, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
I obstruct you?
What?
I'm kidding.
I'd like to move right here, kind of through adjacent to Trill, and grapple the vampire that is grappling Ireena.
Okay.
A grapple train.
Yeah.
And then grapple stack, yeah. So I'm going to make that athletics check with advantage because I'm raging.
Okay.
That's terrible.
Wow.
11 is the higher of the two.
It rolled a 4.
Can you use your bless?
Oh, I do need to roll my bless. Not that I think it matters, but
I don't think it matters.
That's a 4, so 15 total. Thank you.
Yeah,
and
you're
then,
good. So there's a grapple chain right here.
Yeah. And then, Jason, you rule on this because I don't know how you want to do it. I've used up 5 feet of movement. I've got 25 left, so that's a couple of squares of movement if my movement is halved. Can I drag both of them, or is it halved again and I can move 1 square?
I mean, I can try to help us move too. I'm picking up what you're putting down here.
It's halved, but you can do an opposed strength check, and if you beat the vampire, then you're pulling. I think that's fine.
Can I bring the aid?
I'm gonna do that strength check again.
Okay.
With my bless. Just a straight up strength.
19.
You gotta be kidding me.
I mean, I'll give you advantage on it, but I mean, even advantage is...
Even with it, well, I had advantage anyway, but I still rolled exactly the same bad. My highest roll out of 4 rolls is a 6. So I can't move them, but I guess I won't move him, but I'll move right here. That way I'm not in somebody else's space. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I'm going to just spin around with them, and they're staying put, but I'll move to right there.
Okay.
Okay, that's me.
Isaac's turn. He's surrounded by vampires. One's got a sister over here. Not much he can do about that. But he can take the one in front of him, so he's going to attack this vampire spawn. And at this point, he's going to light his hand on fire, the deformed, demonic one, and he's going to just hurl a ball of fire right at the vampire's face. So, 7 does not hit. It flies right by it. Unfortunately. And he's going to stay right there. I'm going to let Gadoff Blinsky here just run, screaming like, oh, come on, Piccolo. And just take his monkey with him. So he's going to go back here. And that's going to be it. Fest, your turn.
All right, Fest is going to step over here. I'm going to raise my hand and cut my palm and cast Bane. But I'm going to cast it at 2nd level. So the 3 vampires around, actually the 4 that are touching on, I suddenly forgot, Ireena.
Yep.
The 4 that are touching on Ireena have to make a DC 13 Charisma save, or they get Bane on them.
Ooh. So, well, there's 4 actually surrounding her, but just...
Yeah, there's 4. I can target 4. So the 4 that are touching her have to make the save.
Okay.
Corey got booted.
This one, he's coming back. 12. Charisma? That's a 13 on the first one. Up by,
that one made it.
Up top. 13 on the die, so the next one made it. 4 on the one on Doru.
Okay.
And 9, 10, 11, 12, 9, 10 on the next one. So,
okay.
Doru and the one next to Doru down here did not make it.
So what Bane does is, for the 2 who failed it, for a minute, anytime they make an attack or a saving throw, they have to roll a d4 and subtract that before they count it. So if you try to attack, you roll the d20, then a d4 and subtract it.
Okay, I'm gonna put a marker on him, the little skull. Whoops.
Okay.
And come on, pop up. There you go. And one on this one. And okay, they are marked with Bane.
That is me.
Okay, Marick, you've got some bats on you.
Alright, so can I 5 foot back to here? It's a weird thing where it cuts off my vision.
Okay, can you speak up a little bit?
Can I 5 foot back here? It's a weird thing where
that's fine.
It cuts off my vision.
Yep.
Okay, then I just 5 foot, then I'll shoot the bats.
Okay.
Does it add the +5?
It should be.
Okay, so 8.
Yes, the 5 is added.
Yeah, you missed. It flies right by him. Yeah.
Alright, then I'm going to finish taking my movement and let it get an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Move out here.
Okay. Now it's Ireena's.
I guess I need to try to break the grapple.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that's all I can do.
Yep.
So I will do that. So. Ugh. Oh, and I need to add a 4, right? Because it's on a check. Yes. And add the d4, 1d4. So I rolled a 15 total.
Natural 20.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. So you're just grappled there. That's it for your turn. I assume Doru's turn.
I'm going to try to bite him. Bite the vampire. How do you like it?
Doru's going to go after Mr. Chaulssane over here. And hit. And miss. So hits him with a claw attack. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so he takes 4 points of damage as he's clawed, which isn't much. And it's the vampire. Let's see. It's the coffin maker, Henrik van der Voort, is going to attack him as well. And well, he's going to take 20 points of damage from being in proximity to the church and burning up. And then he's going to swing. Miss. 3 in the die and a hit with the bite. 5. 8 points of damage plus 7 points of necrotic damage. Okay. Yeah. So I'll mark that. I'll just do 8. Okay. And so some blood gets drained out of it, Isaac, by the coffin maker, and he's just kind of stoically taking it and just furious right now. The vampire spawn, who has Ireena grappled, is going to try to pull her through friendlies, but it's not gonna happen, I don't think. But we'll see. Ark and Ireena, give me strength checks. You rolled a natural 1. Don't even worry about it. It tries to pull you away, doesn't do it, and just kind of holds you there. And it takes 20 points of damage. And then the one on the other side of Chaulssane there is going to attack, hit, and miss. And 5 points of damage to Isaac. He's starting to look a little rough. And then it's Trill's turn.
Okay. Okay, so Ark, Ireena, and a vampire are all in the square in front of me?
Yeah, they're kind of all just tussling right there, yeah.
Okay. I feel like I can't stabby. Can I see the bats from where I'm at? Dynamic lighting won't let me.
The bats, no, you can't. You have no line of sight on them.
Okay. Let me. I guess I can't reach anybody. Okay, I'll 5-foot step to the other half of the doorway.
Okay.
And poke that guy around the corner.
Yeah, that's the coffin maker.
Yeah, I'm gonna send him to Kellumbor. And then
hits. Yeah.
Okay, and then I just click underneath. Okay, so that's a 6 plus a D. No, to hit was a D4.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's 6 because it's still not adding my strength.
-6. Okay. Yeah, it just kind of snarls at you and just spittles running down its mouth, and its whole face is just red and burning off. The skin's peeling. And it's Bat's turn. The Bats are going to come over here and follow Marick and try to attack and roll a 4 on the die, and they miss you again, you lucky man. Vampire Spawn down here is going to step up and try to jump into this space up above it and take 20 points of radiant damage as it does so. Wow. And it's barely hanging on. And it's going to swing at Orc. Well, a 9's going to miss Orc. And it's going to try to bite you. And a 13, is that going to miss you, Orc? Yeah. Yeah, it misses completely. Syrdath, you're up.
Okay. Hey, Marick, how are you doing back there?
Says I have 17 hit points. I'm doing good.
I want to say, like, maybe I should go back there and free you up so you can start lobbing some death on these things.
Well, it's just gonna be my wonderful firebolt that doesn't seem to be hitting.
Let's see.
Besides,
What happened?
I came to this area so I can see down the line, and I got like 120 feet. I can lob firebolt from where I'm at.
Okay. I was thinking about I may need to hop up here then and help out.
Remember, your bow is a magic weapon.
Oh, I forgot that. That's right. Okay, so how many vampires are grappling right now?
Just the one. Just the one. I wish I could.
I'm gonna shoot her then. I guess I won't have a surprise since I've already lobbed a bottle of water.
Okay, you're gonna have to move up 5 feet.
To shoot her with a bow?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
You get advantage. You get your sneak attack.
All right. So short bow. I didn't add the advantage to that, but did it roll it? Yeah.
Well,
that was a crit. So it's sneak attack and your weapon damage, and you double all the dice that you roll.
Okay. So it would be
Oof.
2d6.
This is gonna hurt.
I think it would be 2d6. What's the magic weapon do?
It gives you a +1 to attack and damage.
Oh, okay. So I guess.
So for crit, you don't double; you roll twice.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so just roll 2d6. Okay.
Yep.
Well, I think it should be 46.
Or we're just going to double that and say 16, or.
Yeah, it's up to you, Jason. How do you want to do this? Do you want to roll?
46 is right. Just go ahead and do 2d6 again.
All right. So it was 8 plus 9, so it'd be 17 points of damage.
17 points of damage. It did not like that at all. It is barely hanging on right now.
Just plus dex. Your dex score plus another 1.
My dex score plus another 1? I'm sorry.
Yeah, you should have additional damage to it.
Yeah.
If you look near your weapon, your short bow.
Plus 5 attack, it's plus 3 piercing, so that would have been, unless it was factoring that in.
It'd be 21 damage.
Yeah, 21 then.
21 damage, yep. Okay.
Sorry, I'm learning.
That's okay. It's got a whole hit point left, so it's up.
Radiant damage. Boom, dead.
Yeah. So it's still up. Ark, you're standing in kind of a choice spot. You're tussling with this barely hanging on vampire, which is starting to look more like just a skeletal body. Ark? Okay, I see you, Ark.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Hey, there you are.
Yep.
So I'm taking you'll probably know what I was doing by doing this. I'm holding on to the one vampire grappling. I'm going to take my mace hand and swing it at the one that's standing southwest of me on the steps right here.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm doing a reckless attack because I am reckless.
Great.
Let me roll my mace.
Yeah,
so,
hits.
Hey. And then I'm not going to add my D4 because it already hits. So it adds, so it's a 10 plus 2 for rage, so it's 12 magic damage.
So as you bring your mace down, right on its head, it just shatters into just dust. And the little, like, mist starts spiraling out of it and going off into into the city. So that.
And then I'm gonna stay put and not let this guy move at all.
It is Strahdsne's turn. Isaac, he's going to look and see what's on our sister. Doru's there. Yeah, he's gonna take a swipe at Doru. And 7 plus 7, 14. He's gonna miss. He's just struggling with too many vampires over there and can't hit. So that's it for his turn. Fest.
All right. Fest is. I'm going to target the vampire south of Strahd on the steps that I can see.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers. So they've got to make a 13 Wisdom save throw.
And this is one that's already getting the negative for Bane, right?
Yeah. So but that's only on saves and attacks.
Okay. It failed. You got a 4 on the die.
Okay. It's going to be 3d6 psychic damage.
Ooh. This is the least hurt vampire out here. So.
And for attacks, I add on for spells. Sorry. Plus 5. I think it's right. We add our spell attack damage in this too, right? Or is that only for other spells?
I don't.
What spell was it?
Dissonant Whispers.
I'm not sure.
I'm looking it up. Hold on.
Okay, it just says 3d6, but I've got a +5 spell attack modifier, and I'm not sure.
If it just says 3d6 in the spell, then that's all the damage it does.
Okay. And it's going to get 10 damage, and it has to run. If it takes damage from it, it has to move as far away as speed will allow it. It has to use its reaction.
Okay. So it takes off and just runs off the map.
Huh. That didn't have the saying effect I was hoping for, but...
I'll just
I should have read the rest
for our purposes,
first.
it's off the map. Okay. All right, Marick, you're up. It would have done that on its turn, but it's fine. Rider is an immediate. It does it immediately?
Yeah, it uses its reaction to run immediately.
Okay.
I'm gonna lob a firebolt at the screaming guy. I don't remember what his name was.
Doru?
Doru.
Okay, firebolt right at Doru.
$16 hit?
Yep.
1 damage.
1 damage to Doru. Oops. Okay, Doru
Yay.
takes that 1 damage. Okay, and it's Ireena's turn.
Okay.
You're grappled?
I am grappled. I actually looked it up. I can still try to attack while grappled, so I'm going to try to attack. Well, the vampire grappling me is that the one with 1 hit point, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so it will die next time it takes radiant damage.
Yeah. Most likely.
So I will try to stab Doru because we don't know how he is doing. Boop. So that's going to be, and then +4 for the blessed. Blah. Oh, +1. Good. Okay, so 18.
18 points of damage?
No, 18 to hit.
18 to hit hits. Yeah.
Okay, cool. And this is damage. 12.
12. Okay. 12. Doru is not happy at all. Doru is just shrieking and just snarling at your presence, but he's not actively wanting to hurt you. He's just trying to get you away from the church, is your impression.
Yep.
Is that it for you, Ireena?
Yeah, that's all I can. Well, no, because if I try to break the grapple, that would be an action, so I can't. I can no longer do that. So yeah, that's all I can do. I can't go anywhere.
Okay, it's Doru's turn, and he's going to swing at Isaac.
Does he take radiant damage?
1, he's not on the steps. Natural 1, and if the 13 will hit, he's going to bite into Isaac. He's going to take more bite damage. 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 points of bite damage. Some of that's necrotic. And that's going to get dropped. Okay, I've got that. I'll put that on his character. And I'm just going to do Okay, there we go. And it is now Henrik van der Voort's turn, who's going to take 20 points of damage and die right on the steps. And then...
I'm not grappled anymore. Hey.
No. The one grappling you is still there.
You're still grappled. You're about to be ungrappled.
Oh, Henrik died. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And then that one burns up and dies. And then it's Trill Vess's turn. There's 1 vampire left and 1 swarm of bats.
Maybe, can I say maybe we should try to save Doru, or maybe not? You all do whatever you want.
I think he's, a little far gone.
Wasn't he the one that was a monster in the basement?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, R.I.P. He's gone.
There's nothing good in this land at all.
Okay. There's nobody right in front of me, right?
No, it's just Isaac Strahd, who's towering man, and he's bald. He's a big barbarian-looking guy with a gnarly demon hand on his right side.
But he's an ally, and he'll let me pass, right?
I think it's his right. Yeah, it's his right. I don't know. He might. You're welcome to try.
I'm gonna be pissed if he blocks me. Okay, I walk through him. I don't know where I'm going.
Yeah,
Here.
he's gonna let you pass him.
I don't think he's seen any of us except for his sister.
If he's creepy enough to have a hair doll, he knows who she's traveling with.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's been watching.
Okay, and then I will stabby stab. With my long sword. Boop. Add an additional 2 to that. Plus bless. Roll 4, adding, no, it's going to be 12. It's not going to hit him.
Nope.
Okay. That it?
Okay, swarm of bats. Swarm of bats are going to attack. Oh. Let me make sure I've got these swarm bats attack stuff right. I'm sure I do. Probably not even in here. Well, let's just see what they get. Mark, they're coming after you. And they're going to miss. They roll crap. Syrdath, you're up.
Mighty wizard.
Okay, who needs my help the most?
We're good.
I believe Doru needs your help to leave this world.
Doru's the one grappling, right?
No, he's not grappling. He's just there in front of Ireena, just snarling and just. He looks rough. I mean, he's a skeletal form. Yeah.
Do I have to move or can I get a shot?
Oh, you got a shot. You can shoot right past Ireena.
Okay. And is this sneak attack as well?
Yeah, sneak attack as well.
Because
because
allies
he's in
engaged.
melee. Yeah, that'll do it.
All right, so that would be.
Oh, you're using your short sword. You're gonna have to step up for that.
I was just going to use the bow, and I can move my short sword if I don't mind stepping up.
The damage says short sword. That's
he hit the wrong button.
Yeah.
Wrong button. My bad. It's the same stats. I was just kind of.
Okay, you're good.
My bad. All right, so let's see, 2d6. So that'd be 5 damage.
Is 19 a crit on the short sword or the short bow?
I beg your pardon?
Is 19 a crit on a short bow?
I don't know if it is or not.
Doesn't matter. He had 2 hit points.
Oh, okay, never mind.
He turns to dust, and you just hear kind of the last whimperings of "Father" as he falls to the ground and goes into the mist. Yeah. So all the vampires are dead.
Now I've got something I'm gonna probably do here.
Arc. Yeah. It's you.
I'm dead. And if I recall, I was present when Izek Strahd captured Ireena. Is that correct?
That is.
It was outside the Coffin Maker's building, and I saw Marick go follow her, and I went and talked to Rictavio.
You had just walked up, I think, when that happened.
Yeah, he did it kind of on the sly. He asked her to come speak to him.
Marick knows, though.
And then talk. Marick knows for sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. Well, he may have told you. I'm not sure. Let's say
I saw it because he tried to arrest me.
Yeah, let's say he passed it on to you.
Okay, if that's the case, then I'm going to move right up here and try to shove him to the ground.
Okay.
Just tackle him.
Yeah.
With advantage because I'm still raging. That's part of why, because I'm angry and blessed. Hold on. So 26 to shove Izek Strahd to the ground like a punk. You weren't thinking of having to look up his stats.
Yeah. I mean,
he's probably pretty strong. I might not succeed.
He's pretty tough, but we'll see.
Sweep the legs.
Sweep the leg.
Yeah, let's see if there's any more stats on this one. No, that's it.
His only stat is big old guy.
That's all it says.
His only stat is strong hand. That's his only action.
Yeah, let me roll. Yeah, natural 1. Yeah, you push him down. He goes straight into the dirt. Okay. And anything else?
Nope. I kind of stand over him menacingly, but no.
Okay. It's his turn. He stands up, loses half his movement, and he's going to.
Oh shoot! I can't coach.
Yeah, he's just gonna.
Good save.
Do not step past your station. And he's just gonna take a ball of fire and just try to put it right on your chest.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
That's okay.
That's an 11.
No, that'll miss.
Yep. You just missed out on 3d6 worth of fire damage. Okay. And that's his turn. He's gonna say something to Ireena and say, "How are you, sister?" And that's it for him. It's Fest Bashaman.
So, question: is Strahd still like having an aggressive posture towards?
He looks very unfriendly. I mean, he's not. His axe isn't down, but he's not swinging at anyone right now. I mean.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna say, everyone, we don't need to be fighting each other. We gotta dispose of the corpses that were bit before they come back, including our poor father inside the church.
There's also one bat swarm left.
Oh, there's also a bat swarm I'm gonna go shoot on.
We don't know that.
So I'm gonna step back here, I guess. So 5, 10, 15, 20.
Yeah, gate off Blinsky as you go by him. He's like, oh, Piccolo.
I'm gonna stop before I walk into the bat swarm.
Yeah.
And so the bats don't have to. They don't have to understand the language. So I'm going to use. Hold on. Actually, I'm going to try to make sure it's the same thing.
Are you going to say command and tell them to run?
I'm going to blast them with the same spell, yeah. I'm going to yell at them. It's going to be like, ah! And cast Dissonant Whispers on the bats. So the bats have to make a 13 Wisdom saving throw.
They did not make it. So
all right,
they've got to go.
Let's see here.
They've just got to
Bats
go.
are going to get 3d6 psychic damage.
Okay, give it to them.
Bats take 12.
Oh.
And
so
then
close.
they have to run. As
So
far
close.
away from, they have to run their full movement away from me as fast as possible.
They're just going to go through the roof.
Okay.
And
It's
they're
like,
gone.
shoo!
Yeah, for all purposes, the encounter is over. Let me just delete these guys. And I'll, oh, crap. Come on. Can't see it on the screen. That's, okay. There we go. Deleted. Alright, the bats are done. I'm going to take us out. Well, I can leave this up for a bit. The kind of quiet settles over the church as these bodies are just laying everywhere. Isaac Chaulssane is he's bloodied. He's not real hurt. He still looks like he's got a lot of fight left in him, and he's going to say, "Thank you for defending the village. The burgomaster will be quite happy. Let's all go inside."
It's time for a funeral pyre, y'all.
Marick, will you do the honors?
As soon as you show me where to light the torch, I will.
Are you guys gathering up the bodies?
Yeah, searching
Seeing
pockets.
what everybody has on them, yeah.
You rogue.
So you're just searching pockets of like dead villagers, and there's nothing on Mad Mary. The woman who died out front, you find like a little doll that says for Gertruda, and it's got the Blinsky logo on it.
I'll hold on to that.
Let's see. On some of the other ones, I'm going to say you find maybe 6 gold on the commoners, just going through their stuff. And let's see. After a few minutes, you guys are dragging the bodies around, and I need to get to my book and my notes. One moment. Where are my notes? Here they are.
I'm helping Syrdath.
And Rictavio, the colorful elf, shows up and he says,
Hey.
Hey, I've seen you've had your fair share of trouble here. I bumped into a bit myself, running the opposite direction. It's been taken care of. And he looks to Ark and just kind of gives him a nod.
I'll nod back, knowingly.
And he'll approach you, Ark, and he'll say, yes, you guys are doing the right thing. You should, probably in the tales I've heard, you should burn these bodies and make sure they don't come back as the undead.
Oh, I think that'll happen almost definitely.
Yeah.
We'll get that handled. By the way, I've got one of these holy waters left. Do you want it back, or can I keep it?
Wherever you got that, I'm sure you can keep it.
Well, you gave... Oh, you're right. I mean... Sure, I looted it from a dead person.
He gives you a serious look, like he just kind of leans over and like waiting for you to get it.
What am I saying? I'm still raging. I don't know what I'm talking about.
So and he'll go back and he'll start trying to cheer Myrtle up, who's got Lancelot over there in the corner that's just surrounded by all this death, and he's just kind of talking to her and trying to calm her down. Let's see, Gandalf Blinsky just kind of hovers in the corner and he's just shaking with his pet monkey. And you guys gather the bodies up. Are you taking them outside to burn them, I assume?
Yes, we're going to make a pile outside to burn them. I give them their last rites from Kellumbor. Ask him to welcome them to the other side for a better life there.
Okay.
I do like the traditional Barovian invocations to the Morning Lord and the Night Mother.
Isaac stands with you during all this, Ireena, and he says, in the morning you should meet with the Burgomaster. He will want to discuss this with you, sister.
And I'm not going to let him leave without
calling me that.
And then growing
so uncomfortable.
Growing impatiently, I just go ahead and start casting Firebolt to get this pyre going.
And you start casting Firebolt on the bodies, and it starts burning up.
Okay, that's enough.
The bodies that are outside, I'm sure.
Yes.
Listen, we've got this. We have experience.
I put my hand on Ireena's shoulder and I go, I'm sorry about your brother.
Thank you.
And at that,
I know he
Isaac kind of looks
dead,
up
but
and goes,
seeing him in front of me like that was
what
still,
brother?
It wasn't right.
I'm her only brother. There is no other.
I'm going to be right back. It sounds like there's a fight starting in my front yard. I'll be
what?
What's going on?
Okay.
I'm going to approach Isaac and tell him you've got a lot of things to answer for. I don't know why you think you can just show up and act like our friend when you tried to kidnap one of our party members.
I am not your friend, barbarian. I am the law in this town that I enact on the behalf of the good burgomaster, the Baron Vargas Valakovich.
Well, your law didn't do much good. It seems like we did all the hard work here in the church.
You did okay.
I pushed you to the ground, you dummy.
And it's just two burly barbarians just kind of talking to each other.
Yeah, I'm getting. He's taller than me, but I'm getting like right up in his face, like looking up at his face there.
With that, I will have my evening. I see my sister is safe. And
yeah, you better go.
He'll just turn around and walk off.
I just wave bye.
Yeah.
Friendly.
Ireena's just like,
Man, you told the fuck out of him. Oops, sorry, I should have said that.
Target audience.
Question, Jason, is the shop owner that they had gotten the magic weapon stuff from?
They fled out into the street. You don't know if the shop owner is still alive or not. They're all most of the commoners. Once the bats came in, they all just fled into the town. So
I hope that magic weapon served him well.
Well, I say we, before anything else, is before we? What time is it in the day?
It's definitely into the evening now. It's dark out.
Okay.
It's late. You're tired.
I would like to vote that we stay in the church because it seems pretty safe with the bones in effect.
I think the bones idea sounds good. I mean, we seem safe enough here.
Yeah.
Should we take the bones with us? I don't know if they will remain.
No. Portable bones? No, we can't. We got to leave them. They're sacred.
Yeah,
I feel something tells me, an instinct as a native Barovian, that they only work in this building.
Okay, I'm gonna move you guys to the landing page.
One lone vampire sitting there.
In that case,
yeah. So are you guys gonna stay in the church, or you're gonna go someplace else?
Oh, I'm staying in the church.
Okay.
At least for the night, I think it's safest if we keep here.
In fact, I'm probably gonna go unlock the door and go curl up right next to the bones.
I'm gonna try to follow Rick Tavio to talk to him again. He may not want to talk to me, and that's okay. But I'm feeling okay. I don't feel like I need the rest. I might go follow him and look around town a little bit.
As you follow Rick Tavio, he's kind of on his way already back to his wagon, and you catch him kind of with inside of the wagon parked in the stables, and there are two young men kind of messing with his wagon trying to get in. And he's like, "What are you doing? Go away!" And the guys just kind of stumble away from it, and they appear to be obviously inebriated, and they just kind of drop some bottles and run off. And when he sees that they're gone, he turns to talk to you and says, "Yes, what is it, lad? What can I help you with?"
So sorry, I wasn't thinking earlier and almost blew your cover. I tend to not think clearly when I'm done fighting, especially with the vampires around.
Let's not have this conversation here. Why don't you come into my wagon?
Sure.
Yeah. So he'll unlock it, and it's pretty secure. He's got a pretty good lock on it, and go in and set you down. Then he'll take off his hat, and his appearance changes to the older man that you've seen before. And he says, "You did quite well taking on vampires. Was this your first?"
I think so. It might be. No, we fought Strahd once before, but both times here and there, he had some red aura surrounding him, and I tried to hit him and I tried to tackle him. It didn't do any good at all.
You said Strahd was there. You fought him before. That's interesting.
We fought him in a cemetery in Barovia, and then he appeared in the church and disappeared again.
To beat him, you've met at Madame Eva, yes? All the adventurers that come to this land do.
Yes.
She did a reading for you. You must follow that. To defeat Strahd, you're going to need all of the tools you can get. Over the hundreds of years he's been here, and I suspect he's been here for at least 400 years. There have been many, many adventurers that have come in. In fact, this Doru I've heard tell of from Barovia attacked him, I believe, about a year ago in a failed revolt with some wizard. And,
You know that Doru was here tonight?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yes, I heard tell of them going through the street. And I kind of stayed in the shadows in case I was needed to protect the city. But again, I'm cursed. Anyone I help directly is harmed.
Well, I won't keep you any longer except to say thank you and the holy water. This came in handy.
No, you're very welcome. If you need anything from me, well, let's talk some more. I want to let you know about some other rumors I've heard in town.
What else is going on?
Let me go to that. Because you guys haven't talked to a whole lot of people in town, but he has.
Yeah, we kind of limited.
Yeah.
We haven't really had much of an opportunity.
Yeah, there were vampires, and then I got kidnapped. So
yeah, you guys have been busy. Let's see.
I think we talk more to the hags than anybody else in town.
Let's see.
We've been led not to trust anybody.
This Baron Vargas Valakovich is clearly, in my view, a madman. He keeps doing these festivals, and he's going to have the festival for the Blazing Sun, I think, tomorrow. I try to avoid all that, but I have to keep up appearances. So I go to them, and everyone has to be there, and everyone has to smile and be well. Let's see. We have a festival every week here. I look forward to getting out of here, but I'm trying to figure out how best to take down Strahd and destroy his evil hold on these lands. If you speak poorly about the festivals, of course, you'll have to deal with Isaac Strasny and his town guard, and they may put you in.
He's not so bad.
They may put you in the, lock you up or put you out on display. No one hates the Burgomaster more than Lady Fiona Watcher, who is often quoted as saying, "I'd rather serve the devil than a madman." So she's been holding these book clubs at her house, but there's a tension between her.
You lost me.
Yeah.
You lost me at book club.
They read well. Never mind. The fact is, there's tension between the two, and it's a problem. I hear something. Her daughter was going to marry the Burgomaster's son, and then that fell apart, and her daughter's just been locked up in her house since it fell apart. Let's see.
Does she have a lot of money?
Does she?
Yes.
Yes, she's quite well off.
We were told to seek out some rich woman. I don't know what for. I'll ask the rest of my friends. But
there have been purple flashes emanating from the top of the Burgomaster's house. I've decided this is probably his son's bedroom, just in my careful observance. I don't know what it means, but it's odd. I've noticed it in town. Of course, you've noticed the wolves outside the gates. That's what we always eat at the Blue Water Inn. They're all over the place. Lake Zarovich is not far from here.
And that's the one with the tower?
Yeah, there's the tower where
And you told me all about it.
I told you how to get in and all that, yes.
I remember.
I wrote it down for you in case your friends...
I've got the notes right.
Yeah.
Well, they're here. They're around.
The fishing's dangerous over there. I know there's a fisherman, Bluto Krogorov. He's a bit of a town drunk. He goes out there and fishes every now and again.
Also runs the grocery store.
The Mad Mages have the Mad Mage of Mount Bartok has not been seen in some time, but you used to see him sulking along the lake, shooting lightning bolts at the water to kill fish. But it's been some time since I've heard any tell of him. There's a Vistani camp not too far away in the woods to the southwest of town. They're very friendly, but they're not allowed here, and I believe they work for the Devil Strahd. And, that's how I got into Barovia to begin with.
Yeah, you don't trust the Vistani?
Cart. There's a haunted mansion. Let's see. Yeah, outside of town, not too far away. Legend has told that a dragon died there long ago, but I have not had time to investigate it.
Let me ask about something I saw in the woods the other day. We were walking and I saw a small wooden creature that seemed to be following us, and it ran away into the woods. I've seen something like that before.
Yes.
From a druid. Is there something going on with nature in Barovia or
that I don't know, but what you talk about seems to be like I'm gonna go through I gotta look it up real quick. I think it's a tree blight, or that'll be on my random encounters. 1 sec.
Alright, right, I'm just gonna say I had a very busy day earlier. I burned down a
twig
house.
blights.
I had
Twig
to
blights
sit there and go invisible, save Ireena.
are
I am
yeah, they're
retired wizard.
druidic influences. I think I don't know much about them, but I've heard tell of them. Wine's actually slowed down into town. I've been told at the Blue Water Inn. So if you talk to the family that runs it, the Markovs, you may hear more about that. But
which inn was that?
The Blue Water Inn. You've been to it before. That's
yes,
where we met.
That's where we first. Yeah.
If you talk to them, you'll find out more about that. I believe there'll be a real problem if this town runs out of alcohol. Quite frankly, these people being shut in their homes without alcohol, it could very well be a problem.
I'm going to make a character decision. As soon as Art hears that there's a shortage of wine, he's very concerned about that and says, "I'm going to fix that right away." And he gets up and starts to leave.
Okay. All right. Well, all the best. That's all I know about town, really.
Okay, thanks for your help. Appreciate it.
All right. Bye. And he puts his hat back on before you open the door.
He's probably got to hurry because I'm heading that way.
And as you open the door, the big cat in the saber-toothed tiger in the cage just kind of comes awake and just kind of snarls a bit and then goes back to sleep.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm out. I'll go back to where the crew is.
All right. And I'm gonna make the video a bit bigger if I can. What's everybody else doing? Just going to sleep at the church? Are you guys setting up watch?
Pretty much. Oh yeah, I guess we should probably have a watch.
Well, I would kind of like to wander town real quick just to see if there's any other signs of Strahd's peeps around there before I head back to the church.
Okay.
And I probably don't feel like sleeping because I don't sleep. But, I mean, I'll just tell everybody.
I'm actually get to take first watch as well.
Okay. Give me a perception check for first watch.
All right. I open my character sheet back up because I closed it when we were done fighting. Here we go. Perception. Boop. Ugh. I don't see anything.
I'm still up unless you have me walking around town.
That sucked.
You don't see anything. It's pretty quiet. It's eerily quiet out there. Adam, did you say Syrdath? Did you say you were up?
Yeah, I don't sleep anyway.
Okay, so what'd you get for your perception?
I just hadn't rolled yet.
Okay.
There's nothing there?
Nothing much, I guess.
Yeah. You don't notice anything. As this happens, Trill, in your sleep, you dream.
Oh shit!
Say what?
Oh shit!
Yeah. You dream of walking through the forest nearby here, and mist is swirling around you, and you're taken to a scene where there's a family, and they're with their kid, and two robbers, stern-faced robbers, come up, and they kill and rob the family. They just take their knives out and surprise them and kill them, and they're going through their things. And as you're seeing this, let me make sure I get the description right. A presence comes to talk to you, and
is it Kellenbor?
One sec. Okay. It's well, it's a cloaked figure, and it is a male, and he looks upon it, and you can't see much of his features, and he says, "Is it not right that these should die? These foul men."
Say it one more time.
Is it not right that these foul men should die for their actions?
I don't have enough information to answer that question.
I see that you serve a god of death from where you're from. I too am a god, although long ago.
Have you met Celeborn?
Oh, I'm very acquainted with death, but this incarnation that you speak of is not someone I'm familiar with. But perhaps you could be my champion in his stead.
So you're saying in the pantheon that you exist, there is no Celeborn?
We're all from different worlds. Maybe a bit of Kellanvor is a bit of me, or I'm a bit of Kellanvor.
Do you have a pamphlet I can read?
You wish to know more about me?
I like to know the world that I am in, and the representations of death in the world that I am in. I am not necessarily forsaking my god.
You should come see me. I'm located in the Amber Temple. Come see me and I will give you my dark gifts.
Where that at?
We'll just say for purposes of gameplay, since I don't have the map in front of me, that he will tell you the general way to reach the Amber Temple. And he'll say, my name is Dovner Null. He of the many teeth.
Oh, can I see his teeth?
Yeah, he leans over and he looks like, oh gosh, what's the guy from Mortal Kombat with all the big teeth?
Oh yeah, Tooth Guy.
Yeah.
Brock.
Yeah, he looks like Brock. And he says, I offer life, many lives, if you follow me. You can see justice done on fiends like these, and he looks over at the Mend anytime you want. And he reaches out and he offers you his hand.
Nah.
So you're just like, nah.
I have my own god. Just because you do not recognize him does not mean that I do not recognize him. For he is in my heart, and he is waiting for me on the other side. I appreciate your offer, and I am interested in what you stand for, but I am not stepping out of the light of my own god.
Your god is not here. I am, and I offer the power of resurrection, the power of life eternal. Please, find me, and join with me in my pact. And then he steps back with his hand, and he puts it away in his robes, and he just vanishes. And you awake in the night, and as you awake, a little bit of mist comes out of your mouth as you come awake.
What color mist?
The mist, like all the mist in town.
Oh, okay.
And you awake, and you remember clearly the dream you had.
Okay.
Okay.
I keep it to myself.
So that's what happens. The first watch goes okay. I'm going to say all the rest of the watches go okay for the rest of the night. What do you guys want to do in the morning? It's kind of people awake. Some people are coming to call upon the church just because they know it's safe and they're just checking in. Some town guards come by and knock on the door and kind of shoo people away and get some folks to start cleaning, some of the blood up. The altar boy survived the fight, the little boy who stole the bones initially, and he comes up and is just scrubbing away and trying to clean.
Hey, young man.
Yes.
You are now head of the temple. Congratulations on the promotion.
John, your audio is a little weak. I think you said he's now the head of the temple.
Yeah, I said, young man, you are now head of the temple. Congratulations.
And he just kind of looks real sad, and he's like, yes.
I don't think you get to decide that, Marick.
So, my friends, since we're going to be going to visit the Burgomaster, I think this is a good chance to talk to him about the state of the windmill, and perhaps we can repurpose it for something for the town.
Oh, all about the windmill again.
I mean, if this could be a source of like food or supplies for this town, maybe it can lift part of this depression that everybody has.
As people are coming in, what I'd like to do is actually talk and see if there's anybody who knows of any arcane practitioners here in town, or a place with books.
Go to that book store.
So you get an old man who's coming by just to see about the status of the temple when he hears that the priest is dead, and he just kind of starts to walk away, and you ask him about a place to get magical books.
Books of learning, books of knowledge.
He just kind of looks at you and he goes, "We have nothing like that here. You have to be happy for the Burgomaster, but you abandon all hope when you come to Valaki." And he just turns around and walks away.
What did he say?
He says, you abandon all hope when you come to Valaki. There's nothing here. No magic. No safety. And he just walks away.
Maybe they should come up with a new town slogan.
Yeah. So you guys are gathered. You've eaten some cold breakfast at the church. The blood's getting cleaned up. Things are getting put back up. Myrtle's there. Someone comes by. One of the guards come by to take her to the orphanage with Lancelot, and she says goodbye. She gives Syrdath a big hug because I believe Syrdath's the one who caught her.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, and kind of looks at all of you in turn and says, "Thank you so much. You are truly heroes." And she goes away with her dog, and she thanks Marick profusely for Lancelot and just cries as she leaves and takes her dog.
Well, I guess I'll tell you what, I'll probably walk with her and talk with her as when we leave, or as she's leaving. I'll be right back, guys. I'm not gonna. Mechanically, I have nothing planned, Jason. It just seems like I should follow her to this next step if the orphanage is in the town.
Oh, sure. And it's not too far. You go with her, and she gets dropped off, and it's a big building, and other kids are there.
Didn't she have rights to her parents' place too? Like, shouldn't have? Do we need to get a lawyer involved in this?
Yeah. You
always get a lawyer involved.
Yeah.
I don't think as a rogue you would care about a lawyer. I think you'd be like, "Hey, where's the deed?"
She's from the village of Barovia, which is overrun by zombies. Last you heard, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's a rig to be gentrified.
Yeah. So you meet up with the rest of the group. Where are you guys going? The world is your oyster.
I'll relay to them everything that I heard, not necessarily where I heard it from, but all the rumors I heard about particularly the winery shutting down. That's a big deal. The rich lady with the book club, which sounds terrible. The purple light from the Burgomaster, and also the winery that's shut down, in case nobody was paying attention the first time.
Okay, so he seems to know a lot of intimate stuff about the town all of a sudden, and this is your barbarian friend, Ark.
I'm a man about town. I'm not.
Do you know of any? Are there any supplies that we may need to get before we go and get roped into some other issue?
If we could get some jerky, that's a supply we would need, like some deer jerky, elk jerky.
Are you just hungry right now?
Any kind of jerky would be great.
We should go completely unprepared. Why would we get things that we might need?
Bear jerky is fine.
Anybody got concerns about like weapon types or things that set things on fire that don't use spell slots?
Any weapon that leaves the jerky intact usually is fine.
As you guys are talking in town, people are gathering up, and it looks like they're starting to get ready for the Festival of the Sun that was supposed to be taking place.
Oh, also the festival is mandatory. Not my word.
What happens if we don't go?
Probably nothing. Probably fine.
Hey, Jason, are we supposed to be level 5 by now, or?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Are we going to be level 5 by now?
Oh, yes. We can take a break here and everyone can level, if you'd like.
Sure.
Okay, we'll end this episode. I think that'll wrap that up, and we'll start a new one when we come back. And let's take a break while everyone levels and come back in maybe, I don't know, 20 minutes?
That works.
Okay. That sounds good.
See you guys in 20.
Yep. All right.
Bye.
2:10.